Welcome to Elton's retirement journey. I wanted to start this video off with a moment of silence for those who are not with us anymore. Happy Memorial Day. This session, I wanted to talk to you about having a candid discussion with your medical team prior to retirement. Been watching a lot of videos. Everybody's talking about going to see a CPA or talking with a financial planner, but what about your medical team? Medical team, for me, very important. Over the last 5 years, I've reached my out of pocket max on my insurance, which is $2,000. So that means that I've been going in and they've been finding things wrong. And that's what I want to share with you. In 2020, went home, developed a herniated disc. I had some spinal injections, and that was at 58. And that was $2,000 out of pocket expenses. I later got spooked when my sister developed a tumor. I wanted to get my heart checked out. I had an angioplasty. Doctor signed off on that. Insurance company covered it. And that showed plaque buildup of 30% in one of the arteries right here. The next year, that herniated disc issue came back, but this time was over on the right arm. And that was all through 2021. I went back and had the injections, but the surgery actually took place in January 21st of 2022. I wanted to get it done prior to then because my previous, before the merger, the deductible was waived, but we couldn't get me in. But anyway, went ahead and got this surgery done, and it came out to about 104, about 105, $105,000. The negotiated price was 24,000. My out of pocket was 2,000. In one of my videos, I was talking about the one-time transfer from a IRA into the health savings account. So I was able to execute that. So I had reimbursed myself this money. I went in and charged it on a credit card, and I kept track of all my bills, and it didn't add up. They had some other charge that they had to reimburse, and that's one of the reasons why I keep this book right here. This is my medical log. If I go see my doctor, when I go see my doctor, I can say, hey, look, I had this over here. I went to see this doctor. This is how that turned out, and so forth and so forth. I keep that with me at all times. I carry it in with them pretty much every visit so I can give them a summary, because my goal is to be able to go see this doctor once or twice a year, no more than 2 times a year. With the diabetes, if my A1C is about 6.6 to 7.6. They like it below 7. And when you have that, they want you in every 3 months. But, I'm relatively active, and I just only want to go in once a year. But anyway, if you take a look at this, you see I went in on the 19th of 2023. That was the A1C. Went to see my doctor, the cardiologist, Dr. Hoff, and Dr. Sun ordered the nuclear stress test. That came in at $11,788. That was a negotiated price. This is what I paid. That was part of my deductible. So if you add all of this up, it doesn't come to 2,000. I actually had to whip out my credit card for about 460 to get started on the exam. And once that was done, that came back good though. And then we had another exam, and this is the blood vessels that go up into the brain. They were looking for the flow there, make sure that's good. So these are exams. Now, this is at 61 years old. This cost right here, I wound up doing a payment plan on that. And here I am right now. Now, since I hit my out of pocket, I went and got a hearing exam. Now, since I've been getting having my insurance over the last few years. I also had my skin checked by a dermatologist for any type of cancer stuff. So all the important stuff I've been going in. But the thing is, a simple fact that I went in on the March 21st and got these exams done, ordered by my doctor, is something I want you to watch out for. You want to have a discussion with your doctor before you mosey in there and get stuck with these expenses like that. And that's why I brought this video up, because I don't think anybody has mentioned this, but I wanted our community to know about this so you can have these discussions and know, when is my next colonoscopy? Do I have to have another nuclear stress test? I have no shortage of breath. I'm not passing out. I'm not short-winded or anything like that. So I thought this would be very good. I was very anxious to get this out because my content is for those who need help or can make better decisions going into retirement. I'm still working, but I thought this would be extremely helpful. And also, if you got that health savings account, you can think about moving some of your money into that to cover some of these expenses. I mean, if the capital gains pays out, it would normally get reinvested, but you could turn it off, have it go in a cash account, and then transfer it into your health savings, and then you're covered. You ain't got to worry about it. You got something to pull from, and your investments will still grow, um, because you don't want to get stuck with these expenses. So I thought I'd bring this up. I thought this would be very good material. So let me know what you think, and hit that like button and think about subscribing. Elton's Retirement Journey. Enjoy the rest of your holiday.